We are here in the holy cathedral of beer once again. In these hallowed halls made of stone with gargoyles.
Yeah.
Or
and
not.
and three arrogant bastards right here.
Yes. Oh, that's good. Way to go. Indeed. There's Nick, and there's Jared, and there's myself, Ian, the three arrogant bastards. Here to drink a beer and tell you our opinions of it. And once again, Nick has provided us with a beer. Nick, what is it?
Well, fresh from Escondido, California. Well, maybe not so fresh because it was packaged back in September. We have Stone's Delicious Hazy IPA at, oh goodness, 7.2%.
So hazy.
Good night.
Talk about arrogant to just label it like delicious right out of the gate.
Yeah. I mean, well, hazy is about what my memory is going to be after I finish this.
That's a great smell. That one's actually pretty good. Wow. Yeah. Stone Delicious Hazy IPA, a hazy good. IPA that lives up to its name. As our Stone Delicious family expands, our brewers were asked, "Can you make a delicious hazy? Can you make a delicious hazy IPA that's still crafted to reduce gluten? So reduce gluten." The response: "Hell yeah!" Sabro,
that's easy going.
Sabro, El Dorado, and Azaka hops provide intense creamsicle, peach, and pineapple flavors, and the lingering finish will have you reaching for another satisfying sip. This one is extra juicy, extra hazy, and extra delicious.
All those flavors you said definitely are right. Yes, 100%.
Overall, juicy, creamy, full-bodied hazy IPA, pleasant finish that makes this very easy to drink. And I would agree. This is yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I've always felt like I've always been kind of wishy-washy on Stone. Looking at some of the other beers on their website here, like I've had them and not been super impressed. Like they're fine, but this one I was. I have drinking this episode. I did the MDAB for this one also a few days ago, but yeah, I almost wanted to just drink this one and say, well, let's just fuck that whole doing this episode because it's like 7.2. It's like. Dangerous.
I mean, didn't you...
Did I get 3? Maybe I did have the other one.
I thought so. Because...
Maybe I did drink. Oh, maybe I was like getting drunk. Yes, I got drunk that night. And then I was wanting to drink the third one. Because I was starting to make poor decisions is what I was that's what it is. You're right. Yes.
Well, I was going to say, I brought a 6-pack for you to split amongst yourselves. And...
Yes, that is correct. I remember this now. A little hazy that night.
Thank you for that.
Just going to keep on coming. And I'm not even a dad.
M-Dad.
Right?
Yeah.
But when was the last time you guys drank Stone beer? Really? Like...
I don't remember. The last one I had was probably an Arrogant Bastard, and that's been a long time.
I think the last one I did for the show was this the Mexican lager, the salt and lime lager.
Huh.
I'm thinking the last one I had may have been a Leviathan, which was kind of a lower alcohol but super tasty beer that they make. It was really kind of one of the first lower alcohol beers that kind of surprised me in the fact that it can be that low in alcohol and be as good as it was.
Are these guys still independent?
No, they were bought out by Sapporo in 2022.
Oh, okay.
So pretty recently
then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
After the COVID, they were hurting, probably.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Woof.
not so fiercely independent anymore.
Huh.
Yeah, because I was looking at
Oh,
this.
yeah.
This thing was like they opened in 1996, the year I graduated. Yeah.
Didn't their cans? Yeah, Nick, their cans used to say "fiercely independent," right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I bet that tore them up a little bit to take that off the cans.
I'm sure their Japanese overlords didn't
Yeah.
care too much.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mm. Oh.
Yeah. That's
Oh, I like this. On February
Wonderful.
12th, 2018, Stone filed a lawsuit against Miller Coors, the makers of Keystone Beer, alleging that they were attempting to co-opt their name after a brand revamp that emphasizes the word Stone on the sides of their products.
Oh, huh.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Have some
I remember
stones.
hearing
Yeah,
about that.
man.
It's funny.
I remember that ad campaign, and I never thought of Stone Brewing when I saw the commercials, but I get it.
Sure.
I get
Gotta
it.
protect your brand, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's almost as bad as when Lagunitas and Sierra Nevada were fighting over IPA.
Oh, jeez.
A genre
I mean,
of beer.
no, it wasn't the genre as a label.
Oh, as the label, IPA, instead of spelling it out.
Uh, just the way it was fashioned. Um, I guess that's more of a visual thing to see, but it's
Fonts and
I don't know.
colors.
It's still
The way that Lagunitas did
silly.
it down the side.
I mean, I'll post it up in Discord if I can find it.
Sierra Nevada was the first to market with the IPA, I think, right?
Oh,
Like,
I don't
like
know.
that's like the first one I remember, anyway. I feel like way back, Nick, we did. I feel like, what is this other green? The Green Delicious. The double IPA. I feel like I've had that. I don't know. What's the yellow one?
Stonebrewing.com.
The yellow one is Citrus IPA. God, every time.
Huh. Oh, their delicious line is pretty huge. That's
Yeah,
what,
there's-
4 different ones right now?
There's the double. There's the regular, the double, the citrus, and the hazy. I believe.
Okay.
I think that's what that is. What's the other one? Is that what that one is? Yeah, just the regular one. Yeah.
Oh, and they have a Imperial Brown Ale that you can only get at their brewery. That sounds good. You don't
Yeah,
see
and
brown
they're
ales too often.
like, is it? Do you know if it's their main brewery or
It
can you
just
get it
says
like a?
brewery exclusives is all.
I was just curious because they've
Yeah.
also got a location down in San Diego, like right next to the airport. That's actually really cool to go to.
Oh, it says you'll only find these beers at Stone locations.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's go to San Diego.
Go for it, Nick. You're flying soon.
San Diego's
Uh,
cool
Make a
town.
detour.
San
I love
Diego's
San
cool.
Diego.
It's got a lot of cougars. We could go to the Tilted Kilt. Is that still around?
I have no idea.
It's
But wow, it
it's
seems
where the-
Aaron's on right now.
It's
By
where
the
the
way,
women's treat you. The women. It's kind of like a Hooters, but like an alt, like Suicide Girlish Hooters, where they kind of treat you like shit, but in a fun way. But
Funny.
they're also kind of. At least they used to be. I don't even know if it's around anymore. I guess I could Google it. I'm too lazy.
I don't know. When I went to San Diego, I was just my main thing was beer places like Ballast Point and Green Flash and
Nice.
Oh, I get this. I see what you're saying. The branding of this IPA looks
Yeah.
very similar. So like
Yeah.
Sierra Nevada used to have that picture of whatever it was in the middle, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, Lagunitas had it first, I guess, but
Well, that's what I'm
when
saying. Like
Sierra
the Sierra Nevada originally, there was like a picture, like of the mount, whatever that picture usually was back in the day. I don't because I still think the Sierra Nevada, that beer came out first, right?
No. It's Sierra Nevada came out with that Hop Hunter IPA like
After
probably
this,
around. No, this is so I think Lagunitas suits Sierra Nevada because Lagunitas always had that styling on their bottles.
okay.
Like
I guess what I'm
I
saying
think
is like,
from
but like the original Sierra Nevada, just regular Indian Pale Ale. Didn't it have like just not the Hop Hunters version, just like the original Sierra Nevada IPA? That's like the original kind of first to market, and it didn't have wasn't there like an image of something like mountains or
that
something?
I have no idea. I mean, you might
Oh,
be thinking of the pale ale. There are you thinking of their
oh,
iconic
maybe,
pale ale?
maybe. I thought their India Pale Ale
Is
was earlier than the Lagunitas one.
I don't know. I just know their flagship beer was the pale ale. That's the one that kind
Gotcha.
of made them famous.
Okay, maybe
Um,
I'm wrong.
um,
We're not even talking about that. Why are we talking about that?
I don't know because we were just kind of going down a
Rabbit hole.
sidebar of uh, lawsuits.
Well, here's what Google's AI lab says. The first IPAs to make a big impact in the United States were Anchor Brewing's Liberty Ale and Yakima Brewing's Grant's IPA. These beers
Grants.
established the foundation for the American IPA style
Okay, well there you go,
in
ladies and gentlemen.
1975.
1975.
My goodness,
Mhm.
it's older than us.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, but which one's responsible for the boom of the late 90s? Like, which one started the late IPA boom?
Yeah.
I was just
Portland.
going to say all of it, like Lagunitas and
Mhm.
Total Dom. Well, Total Dom was later, but a little bit later anyway.
I don't know, but I'm sure if we can circle back to Stone, they kind of
96. I mean, that's there.
I mean, they're I mean, I think Arrogant Bastard was probably their most popular beer, but they always said that their flagship beer was their Stone IPA.
Hmm.
Um, which I guess if we're having their hazy version, they seem to be masters of their craft in terms of that style.
Okay. All right. But that Stone IPA, I've had that Stone IPA. I'm pretty sure I have. But I couldn't recount it right now for you.
It's been a minute.
We
I
should do
couldn't
like
either,
we
yeah.
should do like just a straight up taste test on just like the OGs. You know, do like a Lagunitas, do a Stone, do a Total Domination, like the kind of.
Well, that's
Just-
part of the problem is some
I
of the
know
OGs aren't with
I
us.
know technically, but like we could still get a collection of some of the big, you know.
Yeah.
Or see if we can find the top beers that were the most popular when each of us turned 21.
Oh Jesus!
Well, most of us. I mean, we all turned 21 probably within a year.
Pretty close, yeah. Pretty close. So that could be interesting.
What was that? 2001? 2000? When did I turn?
It was
21?
2000 for me.
Oh, so probably
Yeah.
like 99.
2001. Yeah.
Because how you guys are what, a year younger?
I don't know. I was born in 79.
Yeah, you guys are a
I'm
year.
45.
Well, I'm 78.
Yeah, 79.
Yeah, so you got
Almost
99
80.
to 2000.
Yeah. So that could be fun.
Probably wouldn't change much. I mean,
Yeah,
I remember the
probably
beers
not.
that were popular when I was in Seattle around that time. I mean, there's fucking Fat Tire, Widmer Hefeweizen was still super fucking popular.
Yeah, all the Deschutes and Widmer stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mirror Pond.
Yeah. Yeah, big time.
I mean, this started in '96. That's the year I graduated. So
Yeah, this stuff's really good.
Yeah, I never know how I feel about hazies, but
This one seems pretty filling. It's pretty thick, rich beer. It's you can't see through it for sure. It's definitely a hazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's very filling.
Whose idea was the hazy? Is that? I've been meaning to look this up, but is hazy synonymous with East Coast IPA?
Is that what that is?
I don't know. That's what I.
Is it New England style? What is the?
Or New England, yeah.
Is that what it is?
I guess maybe that's what I meant.
The first hazy IPA was Heady Topper, brewed in 2004 by the Alchemist Brewery in Waterbury, Vermont.
There you go, New England. Or at least East New England, East-ish.
Modified a traditional IPA recipe by not filtering or pasteurizing it.
Because your original, like your regular Stone IPA, that's the West Coast IPA or the Total Dawn. Those are all those kind of bitter ones.
But strangely enough, I think like one of the first unfiltered IPAs I ever had came from Fort George.
So here's something I've never seen is hazy IPA beers are also commonly known as New England India Pale Ales, which are NEIPAs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
so
have
like,
their origin.
so like
with
if you
John,
look at
blah, blah,
like a
blah.
lot of Trapdoors beers, when they like it'll say New England style IPA on it.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
I've never seen it actually labeled as NEIPA, but I've seen it, you know, the full New England IPA thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point it kind of gets a little too long with their initials.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt there.
NEDDIPAJ.
I mean, it almost seems like an electrical
NA. It's an NA
code of
double
standards.
NADDNEIPA. Yes.
Yeah.
I will try it.
Funny.
I mean,
I should have poured it. It's a bit more tart at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, pouring it definitely stirs it up.
yeah.
So
No
it was
tartness
consistent
for
all the
me.
way through. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, anyway.
And I mean, also if you look at the bottom of the can, it also has an expiration date of New Year's this year. So I mean that.
Oh, that's not that far out.
No, I mean not only that, but just it's almost a bit of a testament to how it was still able to hold its flavor 20 days later.
Well, that's the whole point of it, though.
Yeah,
That's the whole idea of the IPA, right? Ultimately, so like
that's true.
fresh,
Yeah.
it should be a bit more. It probably has a bit more bite, but it's supposed
Yeah.
to hold its flavor for that long travel.
Yeah, from India from
here to the Indies or wherever.
To British colonies and
Right.
wherever.
So I mean, it's doing its job, but
Right.
it would be good to see kind of what it tastes like fresh. If it, you know, what the difference is. Maybe a little hoppier, but
Yeah.
and
Then to San Diego.
But no, that's a pretty strong beer from a brewery that I don't really give them a lot of much credit to. I kind of forget about most of the time.
Well, I think they've just kind of fallen off too. Like a lot of the kind of the older guard breweries are just like, even you mentioned Widmer Hefeweizen. It's like I was just thinking about this. Like I don't really see that much anywhere. Like even on tap.
Right.
I have a Widmer Hefeweizen glass.
Yeah.
Well, you sir have a treasure.
Oh, that's new. It has that like indented rim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah,
That's
which
nice.
is kind of a new style. It seems.
Yeah,
like.
because it kind of collapses the head so it doesn't like bubble over. I mean, it's like
So
developed
drunk
for
me
that
doesn't
kind of
make a
thing.
mess in my office.
I mean, you can still make a mess. Come on. What are you talking about? Let's be real.
I know.
So I
mean,
swear,
I will,
wasn't
but-
it Stone where like they were one of the first few breweries that were like, here's this bottle to age for however many years, like that. aged beers, like the 22s. Isn't that something that
Oh,
was
the
big with Stone?
Are you talking Stone Vertical?
Yeah, but I swear when people were talking about
Oh.
buying beers to age them and all that, it was mostly like Stone around
Oh,
here. People
Vertical
were
Epic.
doing that.
That's what it was.
That's not a really big thing these days. Is like, here's your beer, drink it.
I don't have an answer for you on that one. I mean, I know they, like, when I first started hearing about stuff like that, I mean, it was Stone was one of them. Dogfish Head was one. So, I mean, it was just, but I mean, that was like the late 2000 or the aughts, if you will. That's when I started getting into like aging stuff. Was
yeah,
I think
you were
probably
aging
like
a lot
2008. Yeah.
But those are like more like regular
But-
ales, not so much IPAs. I mean,
yeah,
'cause
I
everyone
don't think
wants-
they're
IPAs they want you to
yeah.
drink like right away, generally.
Yeah, there's some that you want to drink fresh. Like even Russian River with their Pliny, they have. If you look at the box, it's
Oh, it
do
says,
not age, drink fresh.
says it on the
Yeah.
bottle. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, yeah.
Drink it now.
Because they want you, because
Oh, and
obviously,
Stone even.
well, go ahead.
I was gonna say Stone also has a line of IPAs. It was the Drink By series that they want you to drink that like right away.
Oh,
I
that's
completely
right.
Forgot about those.
Okay.
Actually, maybe that was like the last Stone I had was the Drink By.
Huh.
I just can't remember the year.
I think you did that on the show
Maybe I did.
or on something. We didn't.
Yeah,
we did.
that
did we
sounds
all
right.
drink
Wasn't
that?
there like a 421 or something like that? Was that Stone?
There was
I think so. Okay, and it was already after 420, so I broke the rules. That's right, because I went to beer jail for that.
Yeah.
It's funny. Right. It's funny that something that they kind of originally created to preserve the beer for travel is now no. We just want you to drink it to not preserve it. We just want you to fucking pucker your hole.
Have the floral taste.
Listen,
well, yeah, there's different.
Listen, everybody, we're not even going to bother bottling it. Just stick your mouth underneath our little.
Listen, it just got done brewing. Here. We're chilling it now. Get ready. Just open your holes.
Yeah.
We're just gonna fucking funnel it into your face.
Start chewing on this hop cone, and then pour some liquid on it. And,
that's exactly. There should be like a little like hop cone that comes with it every bottle, and you just like put that in your mouth and chew it a bit, and then start drinking the beer.
Well, it'll be like a Corona. You have to throw a lime in it for it to be good. But now beers, you're gonna have to pop a hop cone in the top of the bottle and start drinking.
There you go. All right. Where were we on this beer?
I thumbs up. Absolutely. This is great.
One. Yeah. It was a good
there we
one.
Go.
This was free too?
3 out of 3 chubs.
3 chubs. This is just a free laying on the palate.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good stuff. I'm glad I have a couple more cans.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Nick.
So 2 more 6-packs.
Good beer.
What video game are we pairing this one with?
Another Super Nintendo game. It has to be Gargoyles.
There you go. And done.
Which I think recently got released on like modern consoles as like some type of remaster.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can actually go and buy the Gargoyles game on modern consoles, I believe.
I don't think that's one of the Disney ones I never played.
Yeah, I never played it either. And I was always curious because that was such a cool cartoon. I don't know if it would hold up these days, but
probably
kind of fun to watch again.
A lot of those Disney cartoons hold up pretty well.
Yeah. Was that Disney?
Yeah, that was a Disney afternoon.
Gargoyles?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Disney. Yeah, released by Disney Games. Announcement trailer for a remastered version.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can buy it on the PlayStation Store right now. Let me look.
Revealed a release date of October 19th, 2023.
Yeah.
Cool.
Should be available for Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbone, and Series XS.
XS.
Yeah, $15, baby.
XS.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Anyway.
Cool.
Sweet. Well, there you go. We got a 3 Chub beer. You got a fun video game you can go play and buy right now.
Right now.
And hopefully everyone enjoyed this podcast of 3 arrogant bastards drinking a beer.
Go buy the orange can of Stone Delicious Hazy IPA.
It is actually
drink it
delicious.
fresh.
It's really good. 100%. Yeah.
The name is
The
not.
name doesn't lie.
Yes.
It is
exactly.
delicious.
It is.
Yes.
The name is not a lie.
It's not.
Mhm. The cake is, though.
It always has been. I want to thank Nick and Jared for
welcome.
joining me here on the couch, and then Nick for getting the beer.
Yes. Thank
You're
you.
welcome again.
And yeah, always fun episodes.
Thank me, Nick.
Thank me, Nick.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting back into these. These are fun.
Well, I mean, we're getting back into them kind of together.
Yeah.
It's just lazy.
Okay. Yeah.
It's at this point, it's when Nick gets free beer is what happens. Is how these episodes work.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you can.
I'm glad you got a different
also
job,
got
Nick.
Yeah, I know. It's like free content.
Yeah.
As you've already seen, that we've already got another episode just waiting to distribute, if you will.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. You guys can find our podcast on all the major platforms. You can watch us on youtube.com/MilkmanPictures. You can also watch us on Spotify. Throw us a like, leave us a comment. We'd appreciate it. Or don't do jack shit. Just drink a beer.
Tell us if you like the beer.
There you go. Yeah.
Or just tell us to go fuck ourselves.
Or recommend a
that
beer.
too. I don't mind. Yeah.
Recommend a beer and
that,
tell us.
that you can get in like the West Coast.
Yes.
Yeah,
Northwest
actually, we
Coast.
haven't had a beer recommendation for quite some time. Actually,
Not since Nick wasn't member of the podcast.
No.
We've had some other
I'm
people
not-
recommend.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
did have some other people recommend. But
Yeah,
it's been a hot minute.
Beer hug.
Oh,
That was one that I remember.
Yeah, that was
Nice.
Tracy down in
cool.
Arizona. I forget where she lives.
Okay, cool.
But I think
Let's go.
she's supposed to move back to Portland. Anyway.
Um,
Okay. Check us out. And remember to
beer responsibly together
most of the time,
most of the time.
always be irresponsible in the amount you drink. Just make sure you have a couch. to
Always
crash on.
be irresponsible near someone that's responsible.
Mm. I think that's what beer responsible means.
Somebody be responsible, please.